welcome to my channel. As you can tell by the title of the video, it is called My Favorite Drugstore. Um, so it's going to be a little bit long, so let's get started. Let's start with hair. My favorite drugstore product for hair, I've got to say, is Aussie products. They smell amazing. This one here is for Mega Hold, and it smells ridiculously yummy. You just spray here and there. You know how that goes. So this stuff smells good. This is my favorite. I use the Hair Insurance. This is for Heat Protectant Shine Spray, and this works wonders as well. And also one other thing I do use from them is the Aussie Awesome Volume Hairspray Finish. This one is great too. Okay. For foundations, my favorite one has got to be, and everybody talks about it here on YouTube, it's got to be these L'Oreal True Match. I'm a mix of W6 and W7, so I've got to mix them together to get my skin color. So that's a great one. Another good one as well, which I'm almost out of, is this CoverGirl Outlast Stay Fabulous. Now, I normally don't buy CoverGirl. For some reason, I don't know. It doesn't fit with my skin, I guess. But I did purchase this when it first came out, and this is actually my, I want to say, either second or third bottle. And as you can tell, it's all gross, and it's almost gone anyways. But I'm in shade 857, if you can see that. So that is a good one. Let's go with contouring. My favorite one at the moment is the Sonia Kashuk Rich Bronze, and it is a cream bronzer. I did see Love Melissa Michelle, and she recommended this, so I did try it, and it is a good cream. Let me swatch it here for you. It's a good creamy consistency. It's super blendable, works well. Another good one too, this one is around $10, $11, and you typically can get this at Target. Another one that I like is the Maybelline Shine Free Fit Foundation in the stick form. This one is coconut. I don't know if you can see that. Coconut there. And this was recommended by Ashley Sanders, and I love watching her YouTube video. Now, the only thing I don't like about it, and maybe it's just I got a bad one, but the very first time I used it, it did this. It fell apart, and it looks very gross. Don't mind the look of it. All you gotta do, all you have to do is just kind of draw it into your skin, or you can use your finger and then blend it in. But this is a great one too. And then on top of that, to set my contours, I do use the super inexpensive NYC Smooth Skin Bronzing Powder. And this one is in shade Sunny, and it's number 720A. Obviously, I'm hitting pan. I need a new one. But this one is very easy to use. I don't know if you can really see that or not. But it's really nice. It doesn't look cakey, and it doesn't look muddy. It doesn't make you look all funny looking, like you just had this big line of contour in your face. So, my favorite blush has got to be, hands down, the Wet n Wild. I do have the other ones. I do have, this one is the Mellow Wine, And the other one is Heather Silk. That I have, but I broke it. So I'm using this and hitting pan on that as well. These have such good color pigmentation right there. So that's, I can't rave enough about this product itself. It's super inexpensive. Color payoff is wonderful, and it lasts a pretty long time. Of course, you know, just put a little bit on here and there and call it good. Let's go on next to concealers. The only one I'm using from a drugstore right now is the Maybelline Age Rewind Eraser Dark Circle. This is the one I'm using now. It's almost all gone, and this one is in medium. I use it just to highlight. The concealer that I actually use all the time is the MAC NC25, but of course it's not a drugstore, so I didn't put it in here. So what I do is I put that underneath, and then I put this on top to kind of highlight underneath my eyes, bridge of my nose, cupid's bow, chin, and a little bit right here. So next we're going to go with eyebrows. I never used to do my eyebrows. I used to just leave them there. I've gotten them waxed before and threaded. Now, and I tweeze them from time to time, but if you want to know which is the best thing, for me personally, I would go with threading. It's the least abrasive. It's not as harsh as waxing. Waxing sometimes can tend to get in my hair, or if I do go and get my eyebrows waxed, I have red marks all over my entire eyebrows, and it just drives me insane. Tweezing, it's just time consuming. And like I said, the best thing for me is the threading. And it's the brow art stuff, and that is amazing. I mean, they could get that, they can clean you up like that, and it doesn't hurt. Okay, well, it does hurt a little bit, just a little bit, but don't be chicken. It's fine. It does last a little bit longer than maybe waxing. But you don't get those funny red marks, and all you have to do is just wipe off the hair. If it falls on your face, call it good. So back to this. Anyways, I used to never do my eyebrows until probably about a few months ago. So I've started using this, again, Wet n Wild. Hello, I think this is like less than $3. And it does come with a brush, a tiny little brush like this. And it's okay. It's really flimsy, and it's not, it's too small for me, so I don't use that. And it does come with a set of tweezers, and these tweezers, I don't use them. My favorite set of tweezers are Tweezerman's. And anyways, so this comes with a wax here, a lighter color, and the darker color. I use the darker color at the tail end of my eyebrows, and then I fill it in using the brown. Sometimes I use a wax, not always, depending on how much time I have and so forth. So yeah. And right now I am trying out a new primer, a drugstore primer, which is Maybelline's BabySkin. And this is a instant pore eraser, and it says to smooth onto areas with visible pores. I like this so far. So I just bought it over the weekend, so we'll see how I like it. I want to try it out for maybe another week or so, but at the moment, this is my favorite. So that's pretty cool right there. Lips. So my favorite chapstick is the Maybelline BabyLips. And these are, you can get this at Target, Walgreens, CVS, Rite Aid, Walmart. And I love these because they smell so good, and you do get a lot. I use it all the time, so I'm almost down to it. But I want to say you get a good amount, about that much. And yeah, see, that is full when you get it brand new. This one here is the number 50 in Twinkle. I don't know if you're going to be able to see that. If you want to. Twinkle. Yeah, okay. My favorite drugstore lipstick has got to be, oh, this is actually the wrong one. Is in my purse. Oh. It's going to be Loreal. And why I say Loreal, because they have amazing, amazing colors. They have a lot of selections. Where in the heck is it? Okay, maybe I don't have it. Oh, what ifs. My favorite color is got to be FairestNude. I love the nude colors. That's what I typically go for. Another one that I do like that a friend of mine gave me is number 231 in Refined Rose. I like this color because I'm more of a darker skin tone, I guess. And that is the color right there. Sorry, I didn't mean to flick you off. Is this. So that is the color, and it's amazing. It's super creamy. The smell, it's bearable. But again, that's number 231 in Refined Rose. Okay, and then at the moment, at night, I love to exfoliate my lips. And so what I use is this e.l.f. lip exfoliator. It's super, super inexpensive. I've got to say, I do love e.l.f. products. They are amazing, just as good as Wet n Wild. But this is the lip exfoliator, and I am almost out here. So this is what it looks like. It does have a bunch of these little scrubby beads. It looks kind of weird. But you just, and it's sugar, and you just wet your lips just a tad, and then just rub this all over your lips, and then get a warm washcloth and wipe down your lips, and then throw on some Vaseline at night, and in the morning your lips are so very, 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 very kissable. Next we're gonna go with face wash. My favorite, I do use two different things. I do use a towelette. Actually, I use three things to take my makeup off. So the first one is actually the oil-free eye makeup remover by Neutrogena. I'm sure you've seen this all over YouTube because, gotta say, it is the best. It takes off my waterproof mascara. It takes off anything, pretty much. So you've got to shake it up, throw it on a little cotton round, and I just set it on my eye for a few seconds, and then I just rub it off. And then after that, I use a cleaning towelette. This one is the Equate brand, and it's the comparison to the Neutrogena cleansing towelettes, and they smell pretty good, and these work really good too. This works to take off, excuse me, it does take off the brain fart, waterproof, here it is, removes waterproof mascara, and it does. Then after that, then I go in with my Clean and Clear Deep Action Cream Cleanser. I have been using this since high school. It's always my go-to drugstore face wash and things like that. So this has always done me wonders. Okay, next we'll go with eyeshadows. My favorite ones are the 24-hour, here we are, color tattoos. So these are my faves. I do have my all-time favorite is the Bad to Bronze. So it's this one here. And this is my all-time favorite. I think ever since they came out with this, I think this is like my third one. But yeah, so this is it. It's a good bronzy color there, and it's amazing. It's really inexpensive. It's less than, I want to say, less than $8, depending on where you go. But this is one of my all-time favorites. And my favorite brushes, my favorite makeup brushes, for the most part, are my Sedona Lace brushes, but those are not drugstore. So if I had to choose for drugstore, they've got to be these. These RealTechniques are amazing, and they're by Samantha Chapman. And you can get these at Ulta, Fred Meyer's, that's where I got these. And you can get them in a kit sometimes. They have little tiny kits, or you can buy them separately, but they're amazing. They are super amazing. This is the Stipiling brush here. I love it. It works really well for putting on, smoothing on your foundation, liquid foundation. This one here is the contour brush, and of course you can tell, and all these brushes, I'm sorry, are dirty. I did use them this morning before I went to work, so just to get into the hollows of your cheeks here. That's really good. This is my all-time favorite eyeshadow brush, I've got to admit. It is the Dome Shadow Brush, and it's amazing. I love it. I use this on a lot of stuff. This one here is the Multitask Brush, and I use this for my blush. And then this nice and humongo brush is the Powder Brush. And this is what I use to set my foundation, my concealer, and all that good stuff. Next, we're going to go with nail polish. My favorite nail polish at the moment from the drugstore is Sinful Colors. And these are the colors that I go to a lot throughout the year. Doesn't matter, spring, winter, summer, fall, whatever it is. And my favorite all-time red is this Sugar Sugar. It is $8.39, and no matter what nail polish I try or whatever, this is always the one that I always go back to. And this is the Oasis 942. There. And Sinful Colors, they're amazing. Target has them, and Walgreens has them. And those are typically $2, $1.99. So that's that. My favorite lotion isn't really a lotion. It's actually the Hawaiian Tropics After Sun Moisturizer. I love this stuff. It smells amazing. What am I doing? So, oh my gosh. Okay, so I love that stuff. It smells so good. It smells like, it's lime culotta fragrance. And it's what you use after sun tanning or sunbathing, whatever you call it. Yeah, this stuff smells good. Trust me. And let's see what else. Oh, I'm a contacts wearer, so my favorite one to use is the Opti-Free Pure Moist. This one is amazing. I love this one. It keeps them moist. My eyes, my contacts don't get dry in the middle afternoon and things like that. Yeah. My favorite brushes, hair brushes, and I don't really use hairbrushes, is this. It's a fine tooth comb. No, big tooth comb. Whatever. This is great. This is my favorite. This is what I do after I get out of the shower. I just brush my hair and call it good. And this is my favorite teasing comb at the moment. It is the Conair, and it's got these different teeth in there, I guess. So that's pretty good for teasing your hair. Next, we'll go with eyeliners. My favorite eyeliner is this Loreal 16-hour infallible never fail eyeliner. Now, I've used several different types of eyeliners that I use on my waterline, and they always run into my contacts, and then I'll have this funny black thing on my eye, on my contacts, and it's because it's ran into my eyeball. This one doesn't do that. And this one here was recommended by, again, Love Melissa Michelle. Obviously, I watch her videos all the time, but she said that this worked for her. I did try it, and now I am in love. So this is what I use for my waterline, to tightline my tightline and my waterline. My favorite, another one of my favorite eyeliner is the e.l.f. liquid eyeliner. Super inexpensive. I think it's either $1 or $3, but this is amazing. You can't go wrong with this, and it's super fine, and it's super, like I said, it's pigmented, and it's less than $5. I mean, you can't go wrong with that. All right. Oh, and this one, I use this one from time to time. It's the Scandalized Waterproof Kohl Pencil by Remo London. And this one here is in nude. And this I use for on my waterline. And because I can't use white to try to look more awake. Actually, let me do it here. So it's right there. It's the nude color, so I don't look so washed out. If I try to do the white, I would get super washed out. If I don't feel like using the powder, if I'm in a hurry, I do use the Sonia Kashuk in Haze. The eyeliner here, or I'm sorry, eyebrow. Where can I swatch this? It's for your eyebrows, right there. That's pretty good. It's less than $10. And yeah. And then last but not least, I'm sorry this is so long, are my favorite mascaras. I love mascara, except for this one. It is a mascara, but I don't use it as a mascara. I use it for my eyebrows, and it is the Clear Great Lash by Maybelline. And as you can tell, it's not clear. It's brown because my eyebrows are brown. So I do my either Wet n Wild or the Sonia Kashuk or the Anastasia Dip Brow pomade. And once I'm done with that, then I use that and just swipe over, because I do have semi-long eyebrows. It's kind of weird. But these are my go-to mascaras. The very first one I do use is this CoverGirl. It is the CoverGirl Lash Perfection. Oh, tongue-tied there. In very black. And this one I put on first. I do kick on my mascara, so don't laugh at me. And you just wiggle in there and use that one first. And then I use the Voluminous False microfiber lashes in waterproof. Of course, you curl your eyelashes, then you put the CoverGirl one, then this one. This one has microfibers in them, little tiny ones. I don't know if you can see that. But it's a pretty nice wand. And there's little microfibers in there. And then to top that off is my favorite, all-time favorite, and you can't really see what it says, but it's the Lash Accelerator. Yeah, and it's in extreme black, and this is by Revlon, I want to say. This is one of the best mascaras that I've ever used, and this is what I use. I love it, especially down on the bottom, and my lashes are pretty short and fine, but yeah, this is one of the best. So thanks for watching my video, and I'm sorry it's so long, but that is my favorites at the moment for drugstore products. And please, if you did like my video, please like it down below. I will have all the products listed down below, and if you have any questions or comments, go ahead and put them down in the comments box below, and I will try to respond to them in a timely manner. So until next time.